nor show will settle the finding for 'ee. 999 of 'em go by your looks or your acts or your glory. But if he finds you and you find him, the rest of the world don't matter. For the 1,000th man will sink or swim with you in any water. You can use his purse with no more talk than he uses yours for his spendings, and laugh and meet in your daily walk as though there had been no lendings. 999 of 'em call for silver and gold in their dealings, but the 1,000th man, he's worth 'em all, because you can show him your feelings. His wrong's your wrong, and his right's your right, in season or out of season. Stand up and back it in all men's sight, with that for your only reason. 999 can't bide the shame or mocking or laughter, but the 1,000th man will stand by your side to the gallows foot and after. Rudyard Kipling, 1865 to 1936. To Mary, the 1,000th woman. Day 22, Thursday the 9th of August 2001, 10:21 a.m. It is a glorious day. A day for watching cricket, for drinking Pimm's, for building sandcastles, for mowing the lawn. Not a day to be travelling in a sweatbox for 120 miles. Having served 21 days and 14 hours in Belmarsh, I am about to be transported to HMP Wayland, a Category C prison in Norfolk. A Group 4 van is my chauffeur-driven transport, with 2 cubicles for 2 prisoners. Footnote. As I explained in Volume 1 of these diaries, there are 4 categories of prisoner, A, B, C, D. A Cat are violent and dangerous prisoners, with the possible resources, i.e. money, to escape. B Cat are violent and dangerous, but not always murderers. They might be in for GBH, ABH, manslaughter or rape, or have already served 5 years in an ACAT. In C-Cats, the vast majority are repeat offenders or convicted of a serious non-violent crime, i.e. drug dealing. D-Cats are usually for first offenders with no history of violence, who are likely to conform to the system, as they wish to return to society as quickly as possible. End of footnote. I remain locked in for 15 minutes, awaiting the arrival of a second prisoner. I hear him talking, but can't see him. Is he also going to Wayland? At last the great electric gates of Belmarsh slide open, and we begin our journey east. My temporary moving residence is a compartment 4 feet by 3 with a plastic seat. I feel nauseous within 10 minutes, and am covered in sweat within 15. The journey to Wayland Prison in Norfolk takes just over 3 hours. As I peer through my tiny window, I recognise the occasional familiar landmark on the Cambridge leg of the trip. Once the university city is behind us, I have to satisfy myself with a glimpse at signposts whenever we slow down at roundabouts to pinpoint where we are. Newmarket, Bury St Edmunds, Thetford. So, for this particular period of my life, that very special Lady Gillian Shepherd will be my Member of Parliament. The roads become narrower and the trees taller the further east we travel. When we finally arrive at Wayland, it couldn't be in starker contrast to the entrance of Belmarsh, with its foreboding high walls and electric gates, and, most pleasing of all, not a member of the press in sight. We drive into the yard and come to a halt outside the reception area. I sense immediately a different atmosphere and a more casual approach by prison officers. But then their daily tariff is not gangland murderers, IRA terrorists, rapists and drug barons. The first officer I meet as I walk into reception is Mr. Knowles. Once he has completed the paperwork, he signs me over to a Mr. Brown, as if I were a registered parcel. Once again I am strip-searched before the officer empties my HMP Belmarsh plastic bag onto the counter and rummages through my possessions. He removes my dressing gown, the 2 large blue towels William had so thoughtfully supplied, and a blue tracksuit. He informs me that they will be returned to me as soon as I am enhanced. Footnote. Every prisoner begins life as standard, and then, according to his behaviour, moves up or down. There are 3 levels of status: basic, standard, and enhanced, and in some prisons, super-enhanced. Enhanced prisoners are afforded extra privileges. They are allowed to wear their own clothes, have longer periods out of